Alright, day 100. Oh, I'm sorry, 203. Becoming a millionaire. So, alright, alhamdulillah. I think in a couple of days we're gonna start to reach out, and we have heading back. For those who are new here, let me put okay, before I'm gonna get too deep, just so you know, don't expect me to record the most exciting video on this YouTube platform. It's 10 p.m. I went to the gym, worked nearly all day. I'm sorry that sometimes, between like one and first and second task, sometimes I either went to eat something, you can't label it as a work, or sometimes when you get to Instagram to reply to your DMs, some kind of cool video pops up on your way and you get sucked in. But most of our day, thank God, alhamdulillah, was spent doing good stuff. So as much as I can remember, so I had 3 interviews today. 3 interviews with 3 web designers. One of them couldn't speak English very much, that's why it was the shortest, I think 7-minute interview. But the rest of them, rest 2 was like, between 15 minutes to 30 minutes or something like that. So to hire a web designer to make great websites and fulfill clients was the best service possible, basically. So I don't think I have to explain you what we do. I understand that there might be a lot of people who are watching this video for the first time, but I think you already understood that the way how I wanna get to the million is through making websites for clients, aka agency model. Nothing new, nothing. We're not reinventing the wheel. We just want to make better websites than our competitors, right? Which is, first of all, custom code. Second is to basically add quality and quantity, right? So we're gonna be making great websites which are custom code, but we have some cheat codes inside of our systems, right? For example, I wanna make a template, so we are niche down. We're niche down, so we know what kind of websites we're gonna be approximately making for our clients. So what if we take a broader scale of a website which is approximately 10 to 20 pages or something like that, right? Try to cover up every sphere which we can, right? Every function which we can. So, and make a custom code template so we don't have to rebuild every single website for every single client from scratch. Of course, we will have to make it custom for them to a certain degree from some standpoint, right? So design is gonna be probably custom for them, because obviously for a template we're gonna be using stock footages. And some functions are gonna be changing depending on the scale of the business, right? So maybe that they just don't have as many products, right? Contact data, stuff like that, basically. But the clients aren't aware about that, right? So we aren't going to be telling the clients we have a template to make a website. So basically, we have to make a really great website for a client in a short period of time, and that's the best thing ever possible. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to create, you don't have to be great. You have to be great, but what I want to say, you don't have to like freaking come up with, I don't know, people try to build next big thing, but at the same time certain markets aren't fulfilled yet, right? So we have competitors which are 20 years in the market, but their prices and their how much time it takes to build the website, you know what I mean? They're very big and too slow, and I think that's what I, as a founder in my agency, wanna do, right? So basically, at least try to do that. I'm not a guru, right? I'm a guy trying to figure that out, and let's see how we're gonna do that. So far what I have figured out is this one. So how I can make the best websites possible. I am gonna reach out to 100 web designers, try to pitch them the idea working for our agency and future benefits that we're gonna pay them back, right? So it's startup, you understand, we can't pay you now, but we're gonna be able to pay you that later, inshallah. And so this is one thing what I can do, right? So if the design looks awesome, right, so I take care of that. And another thing is to make a template, as I said it before. So the speed of our services is gonna be faster than another custom code agencies, right? That's all I have figured out so far, right? That's all about it. What about the progress, right? So how much progress we should have made? So I mean, I recorded these videos which we're gonna be using to reach out to potential customers and clients a couple of days ago actually, but we didn't had a meeting with a friend of mine, co-founder, so for a couple of days, so we lost some time in between, but finally I had a meeting today, alhamdulillah. And I think so today is Tuesday, so I don't know how to pronounce it in English, I'm sorry. It's Tuesday or Tuesday, I don't care, you get it. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, so I hope you understand. Tomorrow is Friday, and one day after, basically, on Saturday, we're gonna have a weekly meeting. Weekly meeting with people in my agency. So we're gonna explain to our appointment setters how they have to reach out, and after we have explained them how they have to do it, how they should do it, and basically share with them our systems, scripts, and blueprints, everything which we have dialed up so far with a friend of mine for I think 1 month or something. They don't have any more excuses to not reach out, right? And I think starting from August 2024, inshallah, we're gonna start to reach out. It's gonna be insane. So I mean, that's the largest progress which we have made. I mean, if we're gonna start to reach out, I mean, there is nothing have left for me to do, basically, all right? The only thing which has left is to talk to designers, yes, and talk to some video editors for the agency and my personal brand at the same time. And yep, so talk to these people, give them their tasks, manage it, see if everything is good, answer questions, and yeah, basically when they're gonna finish making a website, surprisingly, I mean, alhamdulillah, I reached out to 100 something designers, right? And I needed only one designer to reply to me saying yes. How many you think I got? So far, August 1st, 2024, I got 7 interviews. 2 of them are, you can say, doomed or removed because one of them said no, another one couldn't speak English. So 5 people. I needed 1 of 5 people, and now there is another challenge because I have to choose 1 out of these 5 people who reach out to me saying yes and agreeing to work with us. Alhamdulillah, which is crazy. It's crazy. There is no magic in it. I basically, if you are doing web design like me, a lot of you are doing video editing and SMMA, so I don't think you're gonna find it valuable. But if you're doing websites, there's a lot of websites where you can put your portfolio as a designer. You can search it up on Google. yeah, there's 99 designs, there's Behance, there's Dribble, you know. You don't have to be genius, just go to these websites and just try to reach out to some people, right? So ask them, you know, reach out to them, and obviously don't look for someone who is like in 10 years experience, obviously. And yeah, there's no magic in it. I mean, yeah, I think that's it, you know. 10-minute long video, I think good enough. I talked only about the agency, didn't talk about my personal stuff or startup. And actually, you know, there is not that much going on in startup because we didn't have a meeting today. We actually was supposed to have a meeting and start working on the new startup, but guys didn't have time. Internet turned off. I mean, understandably, it's the beginning of new months. um, so I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to have another meeting, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to share with you about the startup. But yeah, basically that's it for today. Peace out.